They wouldn't rent to me. Not one apartment in 3 months. Then I found out why. Let me explain. I moved to Portland for a job and needed a place to live. Started looking in March. First landlord said the unit got filled. Fine, it happens. Second one stopped responding after I gave my full name. Weird, but maybe they're busy. Third landlord scheduled a viewing. I showed up on time. He took one look at me, checked his phone, and said, "I'm sorry, we actually accepted another application this morning." I hadn't even walked inside yet. By month 2, I'd applied to 11 places. Not one callback, not one second viewing. I was living in an extended stay motel that cost $89 a night. My savings were disappearing. I started eating gas station sandwiches to keep costs down. My coworker Sarah asked why I hadn't found a place yet. I told her the whole thing. She looked confused. That's really weird. The market's tough, but not that tough. You'd think at least one place would work out. I started tracking everything in a spreadsheet. Every application, every landlord, every response. The pattern was obvious. Every single landlord asked for my full name up front. Every single one went cold within 24 hours. Some wouldn't even tell me why. Then my realtor, the woman who'd been helping me search, sent me a text at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday. "I need to tell you something. There's a list. Call me tomorrow." I couldn't sleep that night. What list? A credit thing? A background check issue? I called her at 8 a.m. She said we needed to meet in person. We met at a coffee shop downtown. She pulled out her laptop, turned it toward me, and said, "I'm not supposed to show you this." It was a private Facebook group for Portland landlords. 867 members. The pinned post at the top said, "Tenant blacklist. Verify before renting." I scrolled down. Names, addresses, dollar amounts, horror stories. My name was on page 2. Destroyed unit August 2019. $4,200 in damages. Left dead animals in walls. Disappeared overnight without paying last month's rent. Do not rent to this person. I stared at it, read it again. My hands were shaking. "I was in Chicago in August 2019, I said. "I've never even been to Portland before last year." My realtor nodded. "I believe you, but it doesn't matter what's true. If your name is on that list, you're not getting an apartment in this city." I went back to my motel room and started digging. I pulled up the address next to my name, found the property records online, pulled the lease history. The tenant who destroyed the place was listed with my exact first and last name. Different middle initial, just one letter different. I found him on LinkedIn. Same name, same age, early 30s, same industry, tech sales. He even worked for one of my company's competitors. His profile said he'd moved to Seattle 2 years ago. I tracked down the landlord who'd posted the blacklist entry, found his property management company website, called the office number. When he answered, I didn't waste time. "You put my name on a tenant blacklist. You got the wrong person." He laughed. Actually laughed. "Yeah, okay, buddy, I've heard that one before. I'm serious. I've never lived in Portland. Check my middle initial." "I don't care about your middle initial. You trashed my property and cost me thousands." So I started sending him proof. My old lease from Chicago, signed and dated, showing I was living there in 2019. My employment records showing I was working in Illinois that entire year. My driver's license with my middle initial clearly visible. Screenshots of the LinkedIn profiles, side by side. Same name, different faces, different middle initials, different people. 2 hours later, my phone rang. Same landlord. His voice was completely different. Quiet, almost nervous. "I didn't check middle initials," he said. "I just wrote the name down. I didn't think. I'm really sorry. I'll take it down right now." He deleted the post that same day. Then he posted a correction in the landlord group explaining the mistake. He copied my realtor on it, said he'd confused 2 people with similar names, and apologized publicly. Within 24 hours, 3 landlords who'd ghosted me reached out apologizing. By the end of the week, I had 6 apartment applications approved. Landlords were competing, offering move-in specials, first-month discounts, waived deposits. I went from completely unhousable to having my pick of places. I chose a spot in Northwest Portland. 2 bedrooms, washer and dryer in unit, $200 less than I'd budgeted. Still can't believe I almost got permanently housing blacklisted in a city I'd never even lived in because some guy with my name didn't know how to take out his trash.